What up, people? I'm back again. Got another pair for us to review, take a look at, and we're gonna actually spend some time with it compared to just doing a normal sneaker review. I just got back from a trip, just landed, got off the plane, came straight here because I'm really excited to unbox this pair. It's one of the most hyped shoes of the year. I know we're only at the end of February, but people have been going crazy for these, the speculation, the rumors. We're finally here. The Travis Scott Low SB, which is releasing this weekend at skate shops around the country. They did already release on the Travis Scott website through a digital raffle, but I'm excited to have them here in the flesh. That's why I had to come straight from the airport to take a look at these. You see, we've got the new Quick Strike box. Now, this isn't the official debut of this box. There's been a couple other Quick Strike drops already this year. The P-Rods, the Strange Loves, but the allocation of this box didn't happen properly, so all the pairs did not come with this box as they were originally intended to. So far, it seems like all skate shops have this new Quick Strike box for their Travis Scotts. I guess it'll remain to be seen if all pairs actually come with that, aside from the Travis Scott website pairs. Now, a quick difference to highlight really fast is the box, because the pairs from the Travis Scott website actually came with the Bandana Paisley box. And obviously that box is doing some serious numbers on StockX and GOAT and other platforms and stores with people who are selling those. So this Quick Strike box is the one that's gonna be releasing this Saturday on the 29th. Now, retail on the Travis Scotts, $150. It's a little bit higher than your normal traditional SB right now, but well worth it. Obviously, if you're buying to wear them, it's a great shoe, looks good on foot. If you're buying to flip them, the way the numbers are looking right now is pretty crazy flip. So when you crack the box open, we've got the Paisley box paper here in black on the inside. So one touch, basically matching up with the shoes, although the Paisley on the shoes is blue, so I don't know exactly why they decided to do the black paper. Nonetheless, it still looks dope. Man, I can see why people are going crazy for these. So you're gonna notice a few different things on this shoe, a few different details and materials. So on the toe box upper, you've got like a nubuck material in like this beige color. You got the Cactus Jack hit on the tongue. You got like a twine, like rope lace that comes factory in the shoes. When you check the lace bag, you've got a light pink and black pair of laces that come with it. Now, you've got this plaid panel here matched with like a nubuck black Nike swoosh. Now the plaid is not removable. However, the Paisley is what has really been the point of interest for a lot of people in removing that, because underneath this Paisley material, which is basically like a denim fabric, underneath that is like an elephant print. So you can remove them, you know, through your own customization or through your own normal wear and skating as it was kind of intended, and it'll reveal that elephant print underneath. Now, when you flip the shoe around on the inside panel, you're gonna notice that we've got the pink check on the inside. Definitely a nice touch. I'm a big fan of the pink swoosh on the inside. Kind of the same thing, like a nubuck material. Toe box is pretty buttery. You've got some more hits here regarding the record label and whatnot, Cactus Jack, all that good stuff around the heel. And you're also gonna notice that on this shoe, they went back to their roots with kind of more of the original SB sole mold. So the zoom unit here in the middle is enclosed versus being exposed, which I'll show you here in just a second on some of these other pairs of SBs that have been releasing. But they really went back to the original traditional style sole on these because Travis Scott, in his own words, is one of the biggest SB heads around. It was only a matter of time before he got his own SB Dunk. So here we are. You've noticed that he's been rocking a lot of heat, Freddy's, What the Dunks, and other dope stuff that he's been wearing just on different social media outlets and whatnot. So these were actually featured in the Jack Boys video that released a couple months ago. Obviously, they've been kind of leaking through pictures and social media outlets Before then, Travis Scott's been teasing them, been wearing them courtside, but now they're officially here. Really excited about this release. So this right here is gonna be size 11, and we're gonna take it apart a little bit here in just a minute. But first I wanna show you the difference in the sole. So we got here the SB Shadows that just released a few weeks ago. And if you look closer, let me actually match it up. The same shoe. So you're gonna see a difference with the zoom unit and just even the pattern of the sole. It's just a little bit different, the newer one that they're using versus the more original traditional style on the Travis Scotts. So definitely a dope touch that I like. On the inside, it's basically like a brown and pink paisley insole in there. So again, they definitely got the colors throughout the sneaker, which is dope. I like how it's not just one uniform, because I personally like the way that this pink swoosh and the pink embroidery here on the back kind of adds a different tone to it, sets the shoe off in my opinion. Now, yeah, this one has a little wear on it already, but that's because we put it there, which we're gonna get to in just a second. We're gonna reveal what's right under this paisley denim panel here in just a minute. Now, one thing about Travis Scott SB, the release process has been a little bit more unique than previous SBs that have been dropping. So the first thing is that these aren't actually dropping on sneakers. Nike has confirmed that. They made that statement on Twitter not too long ago. These are not dropping on sneakers. So that already eliminates a lot of people from having a realistic shot at getting these for retail. Now, this pair with the Quick Strike SB box is releasing nationwide at a lot of different skate shops around the country. So most places, I believe, are all doing raffles. I'm not too sure on every shop, but I know here locally in Colorado, there's been digital raffles that you have to enter via email for the skate shops in order to get your chance to try to win them. Again, retail is $150. It's not gonna be an easy cop. I know there's been some crazy press on these shoes already with somebody like stealing some pairs from a skate shop. That went viral. They broke in and whatnot. So crazy stuff, man. Be safe out there. Always think about, if you're selling or buying these, do it in a safe place. Think about your surroundings. Don't get yourself caught in a situation that might lead to some kind of troubling situation, because that's the last thing you want over these shoes. These shoes are dope, but they're not worth your safety or your life. So please be careful out there as you're buying and selling over these next few weeks. Also, get your pairs authenticated. Now, one thing I'm gonna do just for fun and as a courtesy here is hit it with a black light just to kind of show you some of the accents that appear when you go over these with the black light. Now, because we've got the lights on in here and everything, it might be harder to see some of the details, but in general, you're gonna get the gist of what kind of highlights under the black light and what doesn't. So when you hit the outside panel, you're gonna notice that the paisley print all glows. And throughout like the material, the stitching, and even in between, it lights up. So that's gonna be one thing that you're gonna wanna look for as you're buying pairs. I don't know that there's really lots of fake pairs of these yet. The plaid material does not glow, however the paisley does. So you see that, look at the stitching along the border there versus the plaid does not glow, okay? So if you even hit the shoe from the top, you'll notice along the border, like where the laces are, the collar there, same thing, lights up. You'll see those different details, okay? Now, along the sole, not really too much other than maybe a few glue marks here or there. However, on the inside, you're gonna notice, let me see if I can get this for you. The larger paisley print actually glows inside the shoe, but the smaller paisley print does not. So, that's just a quick overview of some things to look for when you're buying your pairs. Because I don't know how many fake versions are even in existence yet and which ones are coming into existence. I don't know exactly which details to highlight on those fake pairs that are different from the real pairs, but at least you've seen this pair under a black light. And the key things to look for, again, the paisley, it lights up on the outside as well as the large paisley print on the inside. However, the other details do not. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and reveal what's under this outside denim paisley print, okay? This has been a very popular design concept with a lot of Nike SBs and other things, is removable layers, right? So whether it's paint or fabric or whatever the case may be, it's definitely something that Nike has been exploring the last few years. Most notably, Lance Mountain's set of SBs that dropped a few years ago, and then they kind of let the concept chill for a little bit, and then over this past year, they've been bringing it out on multiple releases. So with that, I personally like the paisley print. I don't know if I would necessarily remove it all, but I'm curious to see what it looks like. So let's go ahead and dig under here. Now, what we actually did with this is just hit it with a small razor because didn't want to cut all the way through the shoe. I will tell you that this material is fairly tough to cut through. So make sure you're applying some pressure, but don't go crazy because you don't want to cut all the way through your shoe. So when you go, try to give it maybe like a small cut or a slit that will allow you an opening to maybe like use some scissors, because that's what I'm gonna do here now that I've actually got the material opened up and the underlayer exposed. We're gonna go ahead and cut some of this material so you can even I'm gonna just stop right there for a second and just kind of flip it up so you can see the elephant print underneath, which is pretty dope. And it is tan color underneath the shoe. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut upwards so that we can take some of this off. So it's kind of hard to do with just one hand. Bam. So there's your paisley material. Now, that's not gonna be the finished product, but I'll probably remove this whole panel up here to the toe box, but it's very soft underneath. So entirely different material, kind of more of like that nubuck material with that elephant print. Pretty crazy reveal. I'm sure that people are gonna have some crazy designs for how they customize these. Definitely like how they did the LA to Chicago's and other shoes that had that concept. Now, I'll probably remove the rest of the panel off camera, but I at least wanted to show you what it looked like under here so you could get a good idea of how the reveal is gonna basically look when you're done customizing. So with that being said, glad you watched this video today. I'm really excited to have taken a look at these before the release and be able to rock them here real soon. Appreciate you guys checking in with us. Stay tuned for some more fire and let us know below. Are you gonna cop these? Are you gonna pass on these? Are you gonna flip these? Also, if you do cop them, are you gonna remove the paisley print? Until next time, I'm out. All right, so I lied. I said I was gonna cut these up off camera and just leave it like that, but I had to show y'all what these look like after I messed with them and removed some of the material, frayed some of the edges. So I took it off here, up here. Man, these look sick. So on second thought, I think it is actually a good idea to remove some of the paisley because it adds to the characteristics of the shoe, and these just look fire. You be the judge. Let us know below in the comments what you think.